Good morning, my YouTube family. We are back with a full day of eating, a classic Georgie boy full day of eating. As you've already seen, I'm at my heaviest I've ever been right now. I stepped on stage in 2022 at 65 kilos. I am now 90.2 kilos, so that's a good 25 kilos, which is mad to think about. My little 5'5" frame above stage weight. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through what I am eating to not only get the biggest version of myself, but also the strongest version of myself. And one thing that I want to make certain here, when I diet down next year, when I compete, I'm gonna look completely different. Guys, you know how we start the day. Every morning, we meal prep for the day. No fucking excuses around here. If you're wondering, I've got no time, I haven't got time to do this, I haven't got time to do that. Like, question, are you actually using your time wisely, or are you fucking about with your time? Meal prep is one of the easiest things you could possibly do to set up your day. And not only that, I feel fucking good afterwards because I felt like I've done something to start off the day, which is really productive. It makes me feel good, which makes me more productive, okay? So in these situations, if you've got a busy lifestyle, like we run a business, we ain't got time, even though we work from home, we haven't got time to professionally prepare meals every single day. As much as what I would love to, you know, sometimes we just got to do. Yes, does it taste as good as what it was if it was hot? Maybe not. But at the same time, we're getting the job done, being productive with our time. We're starting the day off well, and we're not fucking about. So if you are one of those sort of people, make sure you start your day a little bit differently. Do something productive. Meal prep, easiest thing you possibly do. We've got our meal set. All we simply need to do, take them out the fridge, eat it, job done. We've saved so much time flapping about.
These are his morning cuddles. No, right, boy. You get your morning cuddles from mummy, are ya?
25 this year and 27, and we're both fucking crippled trying to sit on the set. Meal number one, about to go down. As you guys know, it's the same fucking shit all the time on this channel, right? But one thing that I want you to take, and I said this in one of my recent videos as well, is that bodybuilding is very repetitive. It's the same old sort of stuff. You eat the same food, you train the same every single day, you know? And if that's something that you don't love, then this is probably the wrong sport for you, okay? So, food-wise, you look at me like
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some controversy here.
I disagree. I think if you enjoy the meals that you have, it can be a repetitive thing, but there's a lot of people that macro track that do well.
I'll take back what I said then. Let me start
again. You can macro track as long as like it's nutritious foods, because a lot of people macro track eating absolute shit.
That's
and
true.
This is where they don't make progress. But say for example someone has that one morning, and then one morning they might have like a...
You still recording?
Yeah.
This ain't going on the channel. Out of me in that. Mugging me off in front of more audience, because I'm going to agree with you.
But this is why we have a good business together, because we have two different views, two different approaches, and we bounce back ideas.
So you think I should keep this in the video?
No.
Oh, fucking hell. Guys, wake the fuck up. This is fucking shit. Has 26 ingredients in it. Fuck that shit. I mean, I do agree with Eddie on some of the situations, but...
Yeah.
I mean, man, come on, like, it's a fucking bagel, mate, okay? If you had digestive issues, if this was making you feel like shit, then yeah, I would do something about it. If it's not making you feel shit, I feel great after this. I go for my morning poo, I'm sound. I start the day off after that. One panini, one bagel, New York bagel, the plain sort of ones, 2 large eggs, 2 hex sausages, and 2 bacon medallions with, of course, mayo and ketchup. And then on the side I've got a pink lady apple as well. So I'll put the macros on the screen for this first meal. People always say like, oh my god, like 100 gram of carbs in the first... I know this is over 100 gram of carbs in the first meal. Like, you shouldn't be starting your day off with that sort of stuff. Listen, you ain't gonna fucking eat the food that I'm eating, okay? So sometimes you've just got to get it down ya and crack on, okay? All this sort of shit about bloody nutritional timing and stuff like that, and saving your carbs around your workout window, just get the fucking food in sometimes, alright? Actually, where I'm at right now, it's just about eating. It's just about getting as much food as I can in. Well, not much food as I can, because I'll be fat as fuck. Or fatter than what I am. What are you giggling for? Because you agree. You agree?
No, yes.
Oh.
I'm joking. You look really good.
No, I don't. I need time throughout the day to get this shit in. So if I'm going to get 100 carb in now, I'm going to get 100 carb in now, okay? So don't overcomplicate it, guys, especially deeper into the off-season. And that's pretty much it. I'll give him a little taste test. I actually fucked the eggs this morning. Vicky would not be happy if she had to make it into a little burger, I do, because Vicky eats it like this. She eats it individually. She goes...
My mouth's not big enough.
Whereas me, I just go... This is actually my favorite. This is actually my favorite meal of the day. Love this meal. I always get excited. Make your meals exciting when you wake up. be excited to eat. That's a tip for someone. Didn't make sense then, but that's my number one. Vicky's arm's hurting. We'll see in a bit.
Okay, I've got a question.
Okay.
If you had to pick one meal that you used to have as meal one from all your previous years of bodybuilding, what would it be?
It'll be the...
I know what it's... Actually, I know. But you tell the camera.
It would be the bagel, salmon and bean combination. Oh, OGs will remember that. That might be enough for another story.
Yeah.
Another day where I might do a video of me eating my old diet, maybe one day.
How about we get 1,000 likes and you have to relive your diet from uni days?
Oh, okay. 1,000 likes, we'll start doing that. We'll do a full day of eating, uni edition. Oh, the eggs and the oats with ketchup on top. We'll try that. Oh, it's fun.
Woke up one morning and I fancied a monster. So I got one and now I'm having one every single fucking day. I haven't posted for almost 2 weeks and I'm really sorry about that, but the coaching business is where I earn my money. YouTube, unfortunately, is not where I earn my money. It gains me clients, it attracts people to come to work with me, which is brilliant. However, I only earn a very small amount off YouTube, and coaching has always been my full-time money, my big chunk of money that I earn each month. So I've been investing a little bit more time into that, and I do apologise because we've been super busy since we've launched the BORNE coaching, the rebrand with me and Victoria working together. So I've been incredibly busy with that, but plenty of good things and exciting things coming to this channel. Obviously, we've got a few bits coming up next month, which is quite exciting. So I'll take you all through that, but I do apologise. Anyway, we are back for meal number 2. So, as you guys know, eating is a big part of growing muscle. And you need to fucking eat, okay? So, the time is 9:04 in the morning. And I'm already on meal number 2. So, as you can see, you're wrong, everyone does things differently. Like, this routine that I'm doing right now doesn't mean you need to be following this routine, okay? Everyone's going to be very different. Everyone has different days. I work from home, so I can eat when I want. Some people don't have that sort of luxury, if you want to call it that. I don't think it's a luxury, but eating is a luxury, actually. Chatting shit. Main thing is, you need to fucking eat. And this routine works really well for me because I eat over 4,000 calories each day. Like, fucking eating is long. And the quicker I get it out of the way, the quicker I don't need to think about eating. Make sure you allocate time to eat throughout your day. It becomes a job, trust me. If you want to build muscle, look at food as like your fucking 9 to 5. It's a fucking job, you've got to do it. Do you want to do it sometimes? No. But at the end of the day, it's what's going to get you to make that progress. So, meal number 2, we are going to need some ketchup. Ketchup gang. Remember, if you watched from the uni days, which I'm surprised anyone that does, to be honest, at this point, who remembers the ketchup gang? That is childish. That is childish. I look back on some of my bits that I did on YouTube, I think, what the fuck am I doing in my life? But I'll probably look at what I'm doing right now in 10 years' time and think, what the fuck was I doing then? Of course, 15 cal mayo. This is absolute goat. Now, you may be thinking, George, why do you just have the full fat mayo in your diet to get extra calories rather than doing the 15 calorie stuff? I don't know, in my opinion, I can't, you just know, I just can't. It's like getting a full fat Coke. Full fat Coke, you know what I'm saying? You just don't do it, you know? If you're gonna go get a Coke or a Dr. Pepper, you're probably, no, not Dr. Pepper, a Fanta, sorry. You're probably gonna get a less sugar one, ain't ya? It's just the same with the mayo and the ketchups, right? I never go for the full sort of stuff. I just don't know why it's not in my head to do that. So we've got that. We've got that. Chicken and rice. My little hairy arsehole, you're not trained at 2RL.
I am.
You're not, you're
I
really
am.
not. Vix is going, oh, I'm battered, my legs are bad. She's meant to be trained
wait, before you say this.
Listen.
Louis, if you're watching this.
Listen, Louis.
Skip.
Yeah, honestly, skip this bit. She's meant to be trained 2RAR. Vix doesn't train at 2RAR. It's impossible for you to... No,
I am.
you're not.
I am.
You're not.
I am, but
You're
what
not.
happens is I don't do the last rep and it's not 2 RIR. I think it's going to be
I'm in the
2
gym
RIR.
and I'm sitting watching you fucking split squats yesterday. This is what she does. This is what she does. I wind her up and say, Vix, you have 2 more left in the tank there. What does Vicky go and do? She goes under the bar. She's already gone to failure. And I was joking when she had 2 more. And then she goes and does 2 more. And she wonders why she's fucked the next day. Like, she's an absolute nightmare. Guys, honestly, I couldn't coach her. Louis is struggling to coach her. She's a fucking nightmare. So.
Imagine complaining about a client training too hard. Yeah, thought so.
Most of the time, the fuckers ain't trained hard enough. Right. Rewind. When it comes to these sort of things, I don't actually track them in the off season. I just squirt like as much as what I want on.
That's quite a lot, to be fair. God knows how much that is. I'm doing Jack Thorburn here.
No, that's 15 calories.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was in prep and it was 15 grams, it was actually like a really big amount. I was like,
Oh, is it?
man.
Okay. So, when it comes to dieting, I will actually probably weigh these out and just try and keep it consistent. Not that the thing is, all year round, I'll never add anything like this into my fitness pal. If I have, let's say, for example, 15 grams, I will just keep 15 grams very consistent every single time that I have it. Don't get too tied up in your off-season, your growing phases over like for example, I know that 20 grams of this dark chocolate is about 6 blocks. That will do, plus that, I reckon. I'm not going to bother weighing it out.
You pig.
You know?
No wonder you're 91 kilos.
I'm not 91, I'm 90.7 at the moment, alright? Guys, seriously, trust. This is the heaviest I've ever weighed, and my life's been impacted so badly because of this. It has.
You're going to go on my 500-pound life now.
We go on a walk. I can barely walk 10 minutes without having to take a break.
Yeah, which
not
is
good.
why you are...
Mini cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently I'm mini cutting.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the meal. As well as that, we got some low... we got some salt. Pink
Oh, I
Himalayan
don't
salt.
want that one.
Oh yeah, this one's got big bits in it.
That's
Isn't
the cream of rock.
Nothing worse than biting into a big rock of fucking salt.
Yeah.
So normally put a gram of salt on here. Again, don't track it. And then we've got the low salt, which is, was it 50% more potassium? Engineer, look at this. This is great. Look. Normally I sprinkle it across like that, but I've just got a big blob of salt in there now. Brilliant. This meal. Oh, I'll still.
You can actually see that, George.
I know, fuck it. So with a chicken and rice meal, are you eating with a fork or a spoon? I'm a spoon guy, so I eat with a spoon, and Vicky eats with a spoon.
Because I'm made to. I used to be a fork person.
She used to be fork, but now she's spoon. Comments down below, are you fork or spoon person when it comes to chicken and rice or beef rice, whatever? It's always going to be a spoon for me.
Can you close that?
Sorry. I'm terrible at that,
No,
ain't
you just open it and just
Terrible.
leave it. Where's the fucking vegetables then?
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, we are on our veggies, aren't we?
Yeah, where's the vegetables? And in there.
Today's not been a good day.
And
for
there.
vegetables. Did anyone get massive off eating veggies? No. No one got massive off eating veggies, so we fucked the veggies off in the off season.
That's not true.
That's not true, it's not. We just ran out today, so we will have them in tomorrow. That's yours, babe.
Thanks.
I'll just go through what the meal is. Right. Okay. You have the privilege of sitting up here. Okay. Doesn't mean you take the piss. Okay. Guys, she ate some dark chocolate before and she was fucking loving it. We shit ourselves googling, can she die off eating 10 grams of dark chocolate?
It was specific 10 grams as well.
Meal number 2. $140 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, 150 grams of uncooked chicken breast, and 20 grams of dark chocolate. You'll notice with a lot of the meals today, they are going to be rice-based products. Reason being is I've always found rice to be quite an easy digesting carb for me. So, what's funny, bruv?
Got the giggles.
Stop. You're gonna
This is what I couldn't do.
You're gonna get
sort of
sacked.
stuff.
You're getting
Right.
sacked.
Okay.
You get sacked in the morning.
Cut.
Cut. Because I can't take her seriously at the moment. For me, in an off-season setting, like jasmine rice or rice in particular is always going to sit very well for me. Like this is 140 grams of raw weight rice. It's quite a lot of rice. However, I have literally zero problems with digestion, zero problems with bloating. And for you guys in a growing season, you know, trying to actually make sure that your food is digesting is one, really important. Bloating is really important as well. And also just finding foods which agree with you and sit well with you. You know, there's no point eating stuff because, you know, someone else is eating it or, you know, it doesn't make you, for example, bodybuilding, if you're eating some other food, you know, like just find what works best for you and do it for as long as you can. Because the issue nowadays is that people try and chop and change too many things in their diet, their routine, and they wonder why they're not seeing the progress that they want to is because they're fucking changing things every 2 seconds. So it's really important, guys, to remember that if you want to get results, It's all about finding what works best for you and doing that for as long as you can. So I've been having this meal now for the whole entire off season, and it ain't gonna fucking change. It's just a staple for me. How I normally would have vegetables in this, however we ran out of veg today, and I can't be fucked to go to the fucking shops, if I'm honest with you. And I sit there and think like, is it gonna make or break me if I don't eat my asparagus today? It ain't, all right? So I'm just gonna eat the fucking chicken and rice and the chocolate. We're gonna crack on. That's meal number 2. I'll give you a little taste test. We'll see in a bit. Rice cooker rice is always the best rice in my opinion. Air fried chicken this morning. We got the air fry ninja. Just out with the dogs for a morning walk. Usually I do about 4 or 5k steps before I train, and then in the evening I do another 4 or 5k steps. So we always try and aim for about 10,000. And obviously having very active dogs, it's very hard not to do 10,000 steps. But the way I see things for me is I want to be able to move in my off season. You know, me being my heaviest right now, I do struggle with moving about. I am out of breath and I don't want to get that the better of me. Like me, I want to be functional. I don't want to be this lazy ass bodybuilder that can't fucking walk. And I must admit, I do have my struggles at the moment, like walking up a hill, talking and walking sometimes actually makes it difficult for me to do something like that, which is nuts because it shouldn't. So always keep moving in your off season, and not only that, appetite as well. If you worked with me before, you know I'm a big believer in cardio and steps in an off season bulk setting for any client that I work with. I've been doing this for about 6 years now full time, and one of the biggest problems I face with clients who are bulking, about 90% of them get to a point where they can't bulk anymore, and guess what that's down to? Their appetite. They simply can't get any more food in. And what really helps with the appetite as well, especially if you're pushing food over 4,000 or 5,000 calories, is actually moving about and doing a bit of walking, okay? Now, if you've got a dog, you're lucky. Take your fucking dog out. If you've got a dog and you're not taking it for a walk, fuck me, guys. Sort yourself out. Like, come on. Nothing worse than seeing a dog owner be a lazy bastard and not take their dog for a walk. Get moving, okay? Because if you can stay in a surplus for a longer period of time, you're going to be able to build more muscle for a longer period of time. Pre-focus is our pre-workout of choice at the moment. The beauty of this is if you've got an issue with high amounts of caffeine, this is great, because what I find with like these big heavy pre-workouts is you get a shit ton of energy to begin with, but then you dip off. Whereas this has got some slow release caffeine in there as well as some quick acting caffeine. I don't know if that makes sense. Find that you won't have this sort of peak, you'll have this sort of nice steady state throughout, which is always good. Although I do sweat like a fat pig. Do you sweat like a fat pig?
Yeah, but I like it because I never get warm in the gym.
I sweat like nobody's business using this. Like I don't need to do anything because I'm sweating.
He has a sweaty bum. You do?
I do. And then creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate.
Crazy.
Creatine in there as well. Why do we have creatine pre-workout? Because guess what, guys? It's a natural GDA, okay? So what that basically means, Vicky, looking at me, it actually is.
Just go to my profile and watch my creatine reel.
Yeah. Go on Vicky's profile and watch all about creatine and what to suggest. Whether you should load it, whether you should do this. Oh, I'm taking 20 grams of creatine for the next 3 weeks or so, and I can't wait, I'm gonna start snorting it because it's more anabolic, some shit like that people come out with. I doubt anyone snorts this though, because that'd be very strange, very strange.
That is not covered in my reel, and I do not advise that, by the way.
You've mentioned about creatine loading.
Yeah, creatine loading.
So in my opinion, fuck the creatine loading stuff, although it does work, doesn't it?
It does work.
It does. Fuck the creatine loading. Just take 5 grams every single day, and if you can't remember to fucking have your creatine every day, put it in your initial workout. Put it in your coffee. I don't know.
Supplement needs EAAs. The other thing, cyclic dextrin from supplement needs.
Look what Vicky's done. Look, she's written supplement needs on there for the video, but reality is I think it's from My Protein. I ain't got a clue. So we're still
My
running
vegan,
through
actually.
Vegan. Yeah, shout out to vegans out there.
Shout out to vegans.
So how many grams do you have of that in your intro?
I have 20, George has 30.
30.
And I messed it up.
We're both sitting on the settee. It was very cute. Had to take a photo. I'll show you in a second. It's gym time, motherfuckers. I speak about eating, and when you eat, you need to be in a relaxed state, okay? You need to be relaxing when you eat to, you know, digest and actually just take a time just to enjoy the meal itself. Well, this meal I eat on the way to the gym. People may say, oh, you drive and you eat at the same time. I'm not sure whether that's illegal or not, but fuck it. I'm a good driver, so we'll blame it on the tech as driving. If you didn't know, we train at Ultraflex Derby. It's an hour, well, 45 minutes there, probably an hour back, depending on traffic. And we were debating whether we was like, this is quite a commitment, isn't it? People travel an hour to work each day, there and back. It is our job, essentially, you know? The coaching that we do is our job. The content that we record is our job. So there's a bit in RM, but I'm thinking, like, what's the difference between someone actually going to work and doing this shit, you know? There's no difference, is there? Our pre-workouts on the way to the gym. 120 grams of jasmine rice, 150 grams of beef mince as well, which is raw weight. This is the 5% beef mince. Mayo and ketchup. Did you put salt on, babe? Yeah. And salt on. How many grams? 1 gram of salt?
Couple of sprinkles.
Vicky has got
75 grams of rice.
Yep.
120 grams of chicken.
Dark chocolate or... Normally I'd recommend to most people like 90 minutes before you train, eat that pre-workout meal, but I think it varies from person to person. I used to, if you've watched the channel for a while, I used to train with a guy called Nathan. He used to eat on the way to the gym. 5 minutes later he'd be in legs doing a top set, and I think, how the fuck's my man eating like that and then going into a leg day and sending it? I used to wait 90 minutes, 2 hours, but for some reason right now I find myself being able to eat. So just find what works best for you. As long as you feel good going into your training session, as long as you're not gassy or fucking burping or bloated or whatever, you should be totally sound.
They say sometimes the people with the worst past create the best future. In this book, not everyone is lucky. When you're from a place like Camden, you're either making it out or you're not. It's a dog-eat-dog world. One day, they will know the story. Just one day. One day they will know the truth. Who is suspect? What's his aim? His intention? The people want to know.
Gal one show their twerking ability. Osborne rhythm me, threats ain't killing me. Police sick me, feelings mutual. Investing on blocks, suspicious activity. Get round there, cause casualties, tragedies. 3-8 from a majesties.
Elevate, this mix sounds mad.
You don't want to get bummed by the fools, get slapped by the dots, get stunned by the scopes. Let's talk. I'm gripping my sword, S ticket of safety, S just put it in sport. Circle the prey like Jaws and Michael Myers. Leave that scene like a scene from Sword. That was his final destination. Left this cab, but say no more, cause the rest is history left in the past. Hell break loose and I'll put on his mask. Bay how your way so slim with so much ass and your bad with so much class. So bad on bougie, tight is coochie. Drop dead gorgeous, dressed in Gucci. Golden beauty, put 2 hands on the booty, make her scream sounds like a groupie. Got sticks, we fill it with stones, hit wigs, we drill it to kill it, then go. Got a young G doing up trap, I gave him my shank like go, give drilling a go. You know I done had the golden boot to bro, they score, gotta give it to bro. Smoke man's crow, I'm getting my zone. Smoke man's crow, I'm getting my zone. Gal one show their twerking ability. Osborne rhythm me, threats ain't killing me. Police sicking me, feelings mutual. Feds in the block, suspicious activity. Get round there, cause casualties, tragedies. 3-8 from a majesties. Bro came out for a mazzy, filled this magazine. Run get burnt like calories. Gal one show their twerking ability. Osborne rhythm me, threats ain't killing me. Police sicking me, feelings mutual.
Heavy as fuck. My face went red raw then.
3-8 from a majesties. Bro came out for a mazzy, filled this magazine. Run get burnt like calories. When I open your head won't make you woke. Humpty Dumpty, spill that yolk. Just swing like pirates, sink man's boat. Ready the cannons, away we go. If I'm on gold, then bros on gold, vice versa. Anything go for the folk. The gangs we told are far from a joke. If bro they rose, then you're gonna turn ghost. Out drilling a nigga for free, but if he got bread in his head, that's toasting. Bros in Joe just call my phone like freeway. This with the hoe he's roasting. Flash and brag love boasting, show no motion, get the ding dong in motion.
We don't do too bad when it comes to time here. It's 4:45, so realistically we've only got 1 meal before we go to bed, which is well, 2 meals, but it just makes it a little bit easier. We were training after 2 meals before, but instead we're training after 3 meals because it just makes it so much easier to not have to get back and then cram in sort of 3 meals, especially if the day's sort of fucked over. This looks like a bowl of, I don't know, like diarrhea. Looks like diesel shit, doesn't it, a little bit, with some of the lumps in it and stuff. So this is 115 grams of cream of rice. It's 120 grams of Cocoa Pops. Now usually we would have banana, however banana has made me throw up a few times. Remember we was driving home the other week and I threw up and it was all in my beard?
Yeah.
I basically threw up banana the other week, so I was, as much as I want to get my fruit in, at the same time, like, I'm not going to be sitting there dry heaving that shit, so we're just going to add like 20 grams of extra Cocoa Pops in there. I think we've got 40 grams of the whey isolate from Supplement Needs, which is the caramel biscuit. And out a caramel biscuit cream of rice, so we're using JP's cream of rice leftover peanut butter stuff. I'll be honest, it's probably the worst one we've had. It doesn't taste like peanut butter at all. Any brands that make anything peanut butter just doesn't work. There's nothing that I've ever liked that's been peanut butter. Both supplements, both protein or cream of rice, so don't bother buying that shit.
What should they bother buying?
They should buy Supplement Needs new cream of rice, which is going to be live when you watch this. Links down below. Coach BORNE. I'm going to eat this on the way home again. So, things you do, eh? Things you do. They say get yourself into a parasympathetic state before you fucking eat to help with digestion. Look how many bleeps are coming off my car. Fucking hell, beep, beep, beep. We just got in for an MOT the other day and it's beeping like nobody's business. Fucking tyre pressure. Change the fucking battery key on the thing. Fuck off. We'll see you guys at home. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It really helps us out. We're coming up to, well, we've just gone past, fuck, that's my bank card. There we go. We've just gone past 8 in the evening and blue light blockers are on. These are actually gaming glasses I got from Ambo. They've got dead skin all across. I need to fucking give these a clean because my face is greasy as fuck by the looks of it. If you aren't wearing blue light blockers, you need to be sorting yourself out. Like, blue light blockers are the absolute goat in the evening time for a good night's sleep. So usually what I would do is I put these on about 2 to 3 hours before I go to bed. Ideally, I want to put them on when it gets dark. And people say these are bullshit. Like, look at the studies. There's studies coming out, I tell ya. People fucking sitting here going, they're bullshit. They're all fucking this and that. Look, there's actually studies coming out saying they fucking improve your sleep, all right? So if you're struggling to sleep at night, put yourself some blue light blockers on. I promise you, you'll be like, George, this is the best thing I've ever fucking done. And I'll be like, right, told you so, told you so. Final meal of the day. I wonder if anyone can guess in the comments. Probably not gonna guess what the last meal is, but it's the same fucking meal that we had fucking this morning. And also that I've been having for fucking ages. And people are like 2 bagels a day, 2 paninis a day. And people sit there and go, oh, too much bread. Shut the fuck up, you know? If it digests well, which it does, it tastes good, which it does, and we'll have it, all right? 1 bagel, 2 paninis, 2 large eggs, 2 hex sausages, 2 bacon medallions. This is by far the most enjoyable meal I have in my off season so far. And you probably guessed it by now, mayo and ketchup. What are your go-to combinations in sauce? That's what I want to know in today's video in the comments below. What are your preferred choices? Mine's got to be mayo and ketchup. Those two together, outstanding. I don't do any spicy short of shit. Honestly, spice leaves my asshole stinging. I can't be dealing with that. We have pineapple with that as well. So pineapple for myself. Vicky, are you having pineapple, darling? No, she's not having pineapple. So pineapple for myself. I get these Mazda. I have 200 grams of pineapple basically. These are 200 grams. So Vicky didn't want us to actually mention this, but I thought, fuck it.
Really? Don't say that.
Out in Vicky like that. So actually, sorry, it's been well too loud, didn't I? Our final meal, we actually eat in bed. Now,
We have for the past week, because what's been happening is I've been falling asleep on the sofa because I've been so tired.
yeah, so unfortunately the part of the off season is when you eat, you then pass out straight away because you're in a bit of a food coma. So what we've been doing actually is instead of passing out on the settee and waking up at like, what, 11:30 and just fucking crawling up to bed like nitties, we actually just decide to eat our last meal in bed. And then what normally happens is I'm in a food coma.
Please don't put us in. I don't want to put it in. Go eat downstairs. Serious. I'm serious. Because the fucking comments are going to be, you should eat downstairs at the table and then go upstairs.
I give a fuck what people think.
No, because my mum's going to tell me off.
Your mum's not going to watch 20-minute videos. She is not going to watch 20 minutes of my fucking shit videos, that's for sure. So I'm going to keep this in. I eat in bed before I go to sleep, okay?
I don't.
And people talk about you need to eat 60 to 90 minutes before you go to sleep. Trust me, I ate this 5 minutes later. We're fucking passed out, so you can suck a dick on that theory. Suck a little dick, yeah? Suck my little dick, in fact. It's absolute bullshit. So we're going to watch Love Island. We're going to have our blue light blockers on. We're going to lay in bed. We're going to eat like normal people do.
And then in the next video, you complain about how many shits you have to take your digestion off.
We don't give a fuck. So, over and out. We'll see you in a bit.